Good morning, everybody. Hope you all had a great weekend. I'm Liam. I'm the project manager on site, and I'm here today to give a toolbox talk on the safety of fall protection. As you all know, fall protection is one of the most critical aspects of safety in our industry. It is one of the leading causes of serious injury and death, and it is one of the highest cited, cause of citations in the industry. The good news is, though, that falls are preventable with the proper safety procedures and use of fall protection. Now, the importance of fall protection. Falls can happen from any height in an instant. It takes you 2/3 of a second to process that you are even falling. And if you're not paying attention and using the proper procedures, you can seriously injure yourself, broken bones, head trauma, or death. You are not just here working for yourself or your employer. You have people home that you need to go back to in good condition. OSHA requires that you use fall protection when working from 6 feet or higher. Follow those rules so that you stay safe. They are there for a reason. Too many people have been injured because they have not followed these rules. Whether you're on a roof, scaffolding, a ladder, or near an unprotected edge, use the right fall protection. Now, there's 3 types of fall protection hierarchy. According to OSHA, the number 1 is prevention. This can be guardrails, barriers, safety nets. Number 2, fall restraint. This is preventing workers from going over the edge. Now, fall arrest. This is the last resort. You don't want to be arrested. That is where you need to have a rescue plan in place and have the proper personal fall arrest systems. Now, guardrails, they need to be rated for 200 pounds down and out. These are... My phone ran out of storage somehow, but anyways, as I was saying, personal fall arrest systems. Always check your equipment before use every single time. The harness, the anchor point, the lanyard, all of it. Your anchor point must be rated for 5,000 pounds for each person, and this must be rated. All your harnesses and lanyards must be rated for the task at hand and the weight of the person being held up by the harness. Safety nets. These are used to catch workers and materials that might fall over or slip over the edge. And more safety tips. Clean up around you. You don't want shit just lying around on the floor, and then that's a safety hazard. That's a tripping hazard, especially near an unprotected edge. You trip and fall over some lumber and you go plummeting 30 feet. That's not what you want to go home to. Always inspect your equipment before each use. Ladders, the lanyards, safety harnesses, anchor points, all of this. If your equipment is damaged, don't use it. Bring it to your boss and have him buy new stuff. There's no point in risking your life on damaged equipment. And when using a harness, when you're being in a fall arrest position, it shouldn't be comfortable. It should be snug. It shouldn't be too tight or too loose. If it's not comfortable, or if it is comfortable, then you don't have it on right and you are in risk of danger. Ladders and scaffolding. Make sure your ladders and guardrails are always secure. Inspect your ladder before use. Scaffolding before use. And finally, falls are 100% preventable. It is usually actions that result in falls. When taking the right precautions, there should be 0 falls. You should always have your head on a swivel and be paying attention to what is around you and the state of your equipment. Always inspect your gear. If you ever feel unsafe, stop and say something. There's no point risking your life for something as stupid as a broken ladder, rung on a ladder. Safety is everybody's responsibility. Now, if anybody has any questions, I would love to answer them. And now, stay safe and let's have a safe day.